everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today is my day in July, and as you can see through the windows of the car, it is a lovely Irish summer's day in the end of July. And just look at it, it's a perfect day, an absolute perfect day. What more could you want? If it wasn't raining, it'd be great. Anyways, I'm just with Liv going. She's bringing me to where she works because we were cutting silage for them earlier in the week, and I'm going up to bring home the loading shovel, so I'm just hitching a lift with Liv. So we go up there, we get the loading shovel home, I go have my breakfast, and then we'll start into the day's work, which is probably just going to be a lot of slurry spreading now because not much else you can do in a day like that. So it'll be interesting to see, can I keep this video interesting? So it will. Anyways, we'll go get the loading shovel and be on home in it. So, just having my breakfast now. Mug of coffee, rice cakes, watching the funnies on TV, as I think someone said in the last time I did it, South Park. If I have the internet, I'll watch YouTube, and if I don't have the internet, I'll watch South Park. That's what I do. It is still raining, and I do not know whether we'll get the drone up today because the weather isn't promised exactly great, but if I do get the opportunity, drone will go up. Anyways, finish the breakfast and I will be on into the farm, get in the tractor and tanker. I was working away yesterday on a tank and I'll have to go back up there to get that done before we go on to the next tank. Also, we're having one of the lads that drives for us is coming today to work the second tanker, and my father's doing the agitating and the other tanker is going on to a different job because I'm dribble barring and we have jobs that can be splashed, so we're going to try and get 2 jobs done at once. Just trying to speed the thing up. And my father is also working at the harrow, so we might have a quick look at that in the shed when we go inside. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, I finished me breakfast and we get back outside. Spreading away now, we're over halfway through that tank and we're spreading out. We're on the farmer's out farm, so it's quite a bit of a draw. It's actually stopped raining now, so hopefully it stays that way. I'll put the drone up when I get back to spread around the shed, because that way I can leave the drone up. I don't have to start a lot, take it down and fall it, you know. So So that'll be the plan. Getting on good. You'll see me changing this quite a lot while I'm spreading, and that is because there's quite a bit of fibre in this tank, or in the slurry we're spreading. It's not, the slurry isn't over thick, but there's quite a lot of fibre, and the fibre is blocking the droppers, and the slurry is not coming out, and it's not just doing that nice a job. I prefer if it was doing a nicer job, but it's not blocking it. I have to go out and clean them. It's literally just a matter of keep changing the macerator, especially clear them. It's not too bad. I've spread thicker slurry and had no issues. It's just quite a lot of fibre in it. I just matter of keep turning it. But anyways, the launch of a brand new Massey Ferguson 8S. What do you think of it? I'd love the opportunity to drive it. If anyone from Massey is watching this video by any chance, I'd be more than happy to give it an old test run for a few days, a few weeks, a few months, even a year. I'd have no objections. I'd give it a go down test run for you. But anyways, I suppose just to finish it off, would I buy one if I had the money, and if money wasn't really an issue and I had it? Yeah, I'd buy one. No, if it is, well, I'd buy one. I quite like the inside of the cab. The design of it's quite nice. The colour scheme, yeah, it is a little bit, but it's a grower. It's something I think will grow on me, and I like it a lot more. Yeah. So, we're on back to the farmer's yard. It's quite a bit of a draw. It's about 20 minutes to get to the field where I load and spread it and back. So it's taking time. But anyways, go back to the yard. When I get this field here done, we're back then spreading around the house or the farm, the shed, and I'll fire up the drone and we'll try and get some nice shots. Hopefully it doesn't go back raining. Anyways, we'll mosey on. So, just after having the spuds there, well, it wasn't really spuds, but anyways, just after having dinner, I'm finished on your man's out farm, and I was passing by the house. I just called in, had me dinner. Now got 2 foot left in the tank. I got a lock of fuels around the shed, and it started to rain again, so hopefully that clears off and we can get the drone up and get some footage. And my father's back from agitating the first tank that he had to do, and our driver's working away at that, and my father's going on now to the next tank I have to do. And yeah, we'll have a look at what he's doing. He'll probably still be there. I wouldn't surprise me if the tank I'm going to next needs water. So however, we keep spreading.
So say it with hope, and you were sure I
go through those. That's the slurry tank empty. Right. So just have to load up my pipe and get going. Yeah. That's the before. So just knock off the tractor, load up the pipe, head on out. So we load up, well, I have two pipes here actually. I have to load up both my pipes and spread the load, and then we will bait on out to the next farm. My father was just after ringing me there when I come into the yard to fill this load. And say he had the next tank pretty much all stirred, but was very thick and he needs a load of water, so I have to get a load of water on my way. And yeah, it took a bit longer than I thought it would to do this job, but anyways, it's 3:30 now, so better get to it and get 2 tanks done today. Be a great move. So a great move. Anyways, we'll pick up this pipe. So now, yeah, just letting in the water there, and as you may have noticed, yes, that is a different agitator. Yes, we bought one. It's not new. It's my father's friend. He's traded in. Get this right. That agitator belonged to my father's friend, same like we did the damper play in the 6274. And my father bought it off him. He was trading up into a new one, and we bought it off him, his old one. So we have 2 agitators now, and yeah, so that's a Abbey Tornado 5,000 or 4,000, I can't remember. It's pretty much the same as what we have, but ferocious. Oh jeez, there's a ferocious kick in it altogether. Ferocious kick. And my father loves using the 6499 now with the new agitator, because he can stir a tank till it's like pup turf. It really does do a huge job agitating. Like it can throw it so much further. Like we're working in eco now at the minute, in 540 eco, so I think it's doing about 600 rpm, and you can see there how many litres we are burning an hour. So about 15.6, 15.7 litres an hour agitating, which isn't bad now. Not bad at all. So yeah, we bought when I say new, it's 3-year-old. It's a 3-year-old agitator. So that means we have 2 agitators. Well, we have 3 agitators. One of them is bollocks. The gearbox is gone. We have to take the propeller out of that one, because there's a good propeller in it. Put into our other agitator, the one that we've been using for the last while, that has the can I think of it, the yoke on top. That one, the propeller is nearly completely wore out. The last ago, we have to change propellers on them, and we have this one now as well. And 2 agitators is incredibly handy when you're doing the likes of a suspended tank shed, where you have like 3 passages, 3 bays, or a suspended tank. When you have a wall in the middle of a tank, having 2 agitators makes a huge difference. Putting them in at the different agitation points, it can make it a whole lot easier to get a tank moving around. That's why we always try and have 2 agitators. So we're back into 2 agitators now anyways, I think we're just out of water and I have to go get some more. But we won't be long shift in this tank, so it's only a 4 bay. 8 foot, nothing over wide slat, so it won't take too long, and we'll be going through the bog to spread land, so there should be some good drone footage. Anyways, I may go drop me pipe and go get another load of water. Big enough.
So why is it so hard to let you go? To let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? To let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go.
Now, we are finally finished this tank, this shed, done out, lit those pipes up for about a quarter of a load to peg out. So we'll go peg it out, get on home. Last 3 load there anyways. I was like, is this it? Is this probably the last one? Is this the last one? And it just kept getting more. It's like you just found more in it. But that's some noise that annoys me about a tank when you're spreading out with tanks. It's like you keep thinking you're nearly there, but you just never really get there. And just something while I'm crossing this rough area, we're still going to the same field down where out with the drone shot. I think the drone shot is for this, I'm not sure. But this is a bog road, bog pass, whatever you want to call it. You gotta be hard careful on them because there's a lot of them, because the bog is soft, wet, and it literally, like, I could not drive out into that black earth with this tractor. I'd sink, I'd lose it. And the road always ends up, you know, going into these dips and hollows and sides, and you have to be hard careful. Actually, on this road, a cousin of mine turned over a trailer load of silage when he was drawing for us. We cut silage for another farmer who was landing on the island, and he turned over the trailer going across, not the bumps back there, but some further up, where it just got too much of a throw to the side, turned over, and then to grip the silage out of the trailer so that it could get turned back up onto the road. Because yes, you might and you might not be able to tell, there's a good 4 or 5 foot drop off the road into the bog, not including the drain. There's a drain then as well, which is another 3 foot below the bog. Anyways, just I suppose on the bog as well, you would have seen the drone footage. The bog, this area of Ireland I'm from, it's renowned for the bogs. They're just everywhere, and they're finished. They're finished harvest extracting the peat on the bogs, or the Boardnamona is. I think some of the private peat companies are still operating, but stay-home Boardnamona, they're finished. And all this bog that you've seen in the video, and bogs around closer to where I live, they're all going to be let go wild and just abandoned. Really, they're just abandoning them. And you can see some of the bog has kind of started to grow back, but it'll be interesting to see in 5-10 years time exactly how much it grows back. Also, for those of you that well, I suppose just to put this bog maybe on your map, the bog that I just videoed there is the bog that they're planning on putting the wind farms on in Longford. So yeah, it probably wouldn't be as safe to fly around like what I did if they do put the windmills up there that they're hoping to. Yeah, that's that bog. And yeah, the end of an era around here. It was going to end at some stage, whether it was all harvested or whether they were stopped, but it's stopped, it's finished, and it's the end of an era. But tractor, like, you may be able to see the windows are very, very dirty, and that is because the dribble bar, you fold it up and the bits of slurry dribble down on it, and then you're driving in out gaps, so you pass bushes and trees, and the dribble bar, the branches rub off the dribble bar, pick up the slurry, and when you come back the next time, then the bush or branch paints the tractor with the slurry and paints the tanker, and it's all slurry, and it's like the more you go in and out of the spot, the worse and worse it gets. That's why the windows are quite dirty. So the whole outfit does need a good wash, and I've turned it off. But anyways, plan now, I'm gonna go home. I was hoping I'd get home sooner because I would have liked to have got a bit of tidying done in cleaning out one of the sheds, which I was hoping to get done. I'm not going to get it done tonight. I have to go out to some cabs to just record a small bit to finish off a video for editing tonight or publishing tomorrow. We might have a look at the power harrow when we get home. My father's probably working away at it. And yeah, that's really it. Good. The other tanker and tractor is back, so must have been a successful run. Also, the 3690 was out harrowing the other day. There's a video on that. At some stage, I have quite a few videos in the works. Anyways, time for me to go. Oh, it's starting to rain now. Ugh. The joys of this very, very broken, unpredictable weather. It's been sunny, it's been heavy rain, it's been misting, it's been heavy misting, it's been roasting. Oh, anyways, I gotta go out there anyways and finish off another video that I can edit it tonight and have it for publishing for tomorrow. So here we are now at the power harrow, which is in bits. My father is just putting it all back together after taking it all apart. So yes, this may look very clean and may look like it's all new. That's not the bed, all of the gears, all that. That's the old gears. He just absolutely washed it within an inch of its life, and he's just putting in the new bearings now. That's what he's doing. And there was only in this bed there was only one bearing that he said was all right, didn't need to be changed. The rest had to be changed. What happened to this power harrow that had stopped working, or we stopped using it, was the main drive. So whichever one in the middle, that gear that drives straight out of the gearbox and then drives all the others, that literally just fell out of the bed. Literally just come straight out. And that was it. It wasn't going to do anything. So that's the bed, the tines. I can't clean out the shed now because he has the bed strapped onto the teleporter, so I'm not going to go disturb what he's at. I actually thought he'd be still here at it, but maybe he's having his tea, I don't know. So here's more of the gears and the leveling bar and the crumbler and that here. Still, he's must have been just putting on the bearings onto them and that. But my father was adamant for fixing the power harrow. He must have forgot all the hardship we've had with them over the years, because there is 3 of them here. There's one in bits, the back of a hedge there, and there's one that has completely wore out. I don't know why I said they couldn't keep the yokes in the bed, they just kept falling out of it. But yeah, his whole idea is we've quite a lot, we've a good 50 odd acres to be reseeded for a couple of different men and for ourselves. And my father's whole idea is with the Lemkin and this will be faster, we'll get through it quicker. But I know what's going to happen. It'll be one cut of the Lemkin and one cut of the power harrow. And the power harrow doesn't go half as fast as the Lemkin, which will ultimately, I think, slow us down. But anyways, look, he'll fix it, we'll break it, and then he'll regret fixing it. Anyways, that's the power, that's it. I can't go clean out the shed as much as I wanted to. Yes, we're still in the makeshift workshop for the minute. We got, when I say a tiny bit, we did a tiny bit in the actual workshop, and hopefully now, my father was saying maybe next Saturday, if we're not too busy, if it's not a wet day and we're well cajon at the Slurry, we'll spend the day at it getting all the rubbish out of it. That's the first thing, get the rubbish out. Anyways, so it's the last job of the day. Tea yet, spent some time with Liv. Now it's time to start editing videos, editing tomorrow's video and getting it ready. So, computer is just turned on and it is turning on my editing software, Vegas Pro 14. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing now for the next, I say 2 hours anyways, to get Sunday's video ready. But however, it's just what has to be done to keep to the schedule and just keep my old channel chucking along. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I would have finished it earlier if I had remembered, but anyways, it's neither here nor there. That is it from me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the description below for all them merchandise and PayPal and all that other stuff that it's just pegged in there, and I sometimes remember to put stuff in, sometimes I don't. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday without fail. I stay up till 2 o'clock every other night to make sure the videos are there every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it from me. Good luck.